All right, in this video, I'm going to go over the distributive property, and I'm also going to go over cases where you need to use the distributive property before you start combining like terms. So for example, this says 14 minus negative 7v plus 2. Now, this isn't just 14 minus negative 7v, and then you add the 2 on. This is 14, and you're subtracting negative 7v, but you're also subtracting 2. So one way that you can show this is turn your subtraction into a negative 1, and then distribute that negative 1 to every term inside of your parentheses. So the 14 stays the same, and you're left with negative 1 times negative 7b. Negative times negative is a positive 7b, and a negative 1 times 2, which is negative 2. Now you can combine like terms. I have a positive 14 and a negative 2, so my answer could be 7v plus 12, or 12 plus 7v. Using the commutative property of addition, I can write the terms either way. Okay. Next, this is negative 3c minus 5r minus c in parentheses. But this is really subtracting 5r and then subtracting negative c. So what you want to do is take your subtraction symbol and turn it into a negative 1 and distribute it to every term inside of the parentheses. So this is really negative 3c, and then negative 1 times 5r is negative 5r, and negative 1 times negative c is a negative times a negative, which is a positive c. Then I can start combining like terms. So I have a negative 3c and a positive 1c. So negatives win by 2, so that's negative 2c minus 5r. And I also could have written that as negative 5r minus 2c. All right. Next, this is 3n minus 5 times parentheses n plus 4m. Now really, what this is doing is it's subtracting 5 times n, and it's subtracting 5 times 4m. So what I'm going to do is take the negative 5, not just the 5, the negative 5, and I'm going to distribute to all the terms inside of the parentheses. So I'm going to have 3n minus 5n, and then negative 5 times 4m is negative 20m. And then I'm going to start combining like terms. So this is positive 3n and negative 5n. Negatives win by 2n, and then I have minus 20m. I also could have written this as negative 20m minus 2n. All right. Next, this is 25x plus 5b minus parentheses b minus 2x. So I'm not just subtracting b, I'm also subtracting negative 2x. So I take my subtraction symbol, turn it into a negative 1, and distribute it to all the terms in parentheses after the subtraction symbol. Negative 1 times b is negative 1b, or just negative b. And negative times negative 2x is a positive 2x. So I'm subtracting b, there's that, and I'm subtracting negative 2x, which is adding 2x. So I'm going to cross this off because I'm going to use this nice, neat version. And I also have a positive 25x and a positive 5b. So now I'm going to combine like terms. Positive 25x, positive 2x is positive 27x. Positive 5b minus 1b is positive 4b. I also could have written this as positive 4b plus 27x because of the commutative property of addition. Lastly, as kind of a review, Ethan's dog is m inches tall. Paige's dog is 3 inches less than, careful, that changes the order, triple Ethan's dog's height. Express Paige's dog's height in terms of m. So if Ethan's dog is m, then Paige's dog is 3 less than triple Ethan's dog's height. So I want to triple this, 3m, and then I want 3 less than that. Then this says if Ethan's dog is 10 inches tall, which means m equals 10, find the height of Paige's dog. Well, I'm going to use Paige's expression, 3m minus 3, and I'm going to plug in m equals 10, and I get 27. All right, I hope this was helpful. Please see me if you have any questions.